Imagine having someone say, "Oh, I stopped talking to you for 2 or 3 days because I didn't like the way you had your hair." What? So I'm in my car recording this video. I did not plan on recording this today. I planned on recording this a few days later with a cute little background and all the things, right? But I'm out and about having a good day, of course, with my boy, Mr. Legend, right there, cutie pie. And it was just put on my heart to just go ahead and record this now. So, recording it now. Not sure when I'm going to put it up, but I'm recording it now. We've all heard the expression, words hurt, right? But for me, it only hurts when it comes from someone I care about. I can care less about a stranger. Yeah, you can get into it with someone on the street. That happens with everyone here and there. You get into it with someone, your adrenaline's rushing, but you get over it in maybe a matter of seconds, minutes, hours, whatever. But when it comes from someone that you care about and that you thought cared about you, that's when it hurts the most. There are so many things someone can say to hurt your feelings, but they don't know sometimes how much that can have an effect on you. But have you ever heard anyone say something like, "You're horrible, life sucks with you, you aren't good at anything but work," maybe? That hurts, right? Just hearing that. Can you imagine someone saying that to you? Those things hurt. Really think about what you're saying to a person. No matter how upset you are, what you're going through, what moments you're having at that time, think about how that sounds to hear that from someone. But imagine it coming from someone that you love or care about, or someone very close to you, whether it's a sibling, a spouse, someone very close to you. That could hurt. Imagine having someone say, "Oh, I stopped talking to you for 2 or 3 days because I didn't like the way you had your hair." What? "Oh, I stopped talking to you for a couple of days. I didn't like that outfit that you wore the other day, but I'm talking to you now. We're good." Excuse me? First of all, who are you? Who do you think you are? But who does that, right? It's that person. There's something going on inside of them, and they're putting that on you. So if someone is using words to hurt you, just know it has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with them. They're going through something and they're taking it out on you. And unfortunately, this happens, but that's just not the way to do things. You really need to start to think. And if you are the person doing this to someone, really stop and think about how that may make someone feel when you say things like that, when you make comments like that, when you blatantly stop talking to someone and they've done nothing and they're confused as to why you've done it. What the heck? Who does that? We have to be mindful of how we speak to those that are in our life and that we care about. You never know how words can affect someone, and it could potentially take a toll on them emotionally. You just never know what type of long-term effect you're putting on someone. And yes, we can get upset. We can even have arguments with loved ones, things like that. But you should still be mindful of what you're saying, especially if there's no type of intoxication, nothing that's in your system that's altering your judgment. If this is just coming from you just flat out, then yeah, you should be mindful of what you're saying. Sometimes when you're intoxicated and things like that, you might not remember. And I'm not using that as an excuse, but alcoholism and things like that, that's a real thing. So that's a different situation. That's not what I'm speaking about here. I'm talking about someone who's fully lucid. They know what they're saying, and you are saying words to someone that you care about and that you love, and you're just saying it, not realizing like that's really hurtful. So I just wanted to put this video out there for whoever is going through something like this, or whoever is doing that type of, let's just call it what it is verbal abuse. It may not be something that's happening on an everyday basis, and it doesn't matter what the situation is. Whatever you're going through, if you don't want to support someone, if you don't care about, let's just use this as an example. If you don't want to ever look at their YouTube, you tell them you're never going to look at their YouTube channel, whatever the case, that's your business, right? You don't want to shout them out. You don't want to post them, whatever the case. But words are what hurt the most. When you say certain things to a person, just know that words hurt more than sometimes anything else. So just be careful with how you're speaking to your loved ones. We are so blessed and we take it for granted. There are so many people out here in the world who wish they had someone to just go out with them, who wish they had someone who would hang with them, who wish they had someone to just call and say, hey, let's go do this today, you know? And when you are treating those that you love just any kind of way, just talking to them any kind of way, because I want to stay on topic here. There's definitely another topic I want to talk about, of disrespect and all of that, but I don't want to get off topic. I want to stick with the words hurt portion of this. Just know that words do hurt. And just be mindful. If you have someone in your life, whether it's your sibling, your spouse, whoever it is, and you want to say something, just think before you say it. Think about what you're going to say before you say it. Because words do hurt and it does take a toll, and people do not forget. They can forgive. I'm all about forgiveness because that just, for me, it gives me peace. That's just me personally. But I don't know about other people. You know, sometimes it's hard to forgive and I totally understand that. But for me, I could forgive you all day, but I'm not going to forget. And sometimes not forgetting can be the worst part because it pops in your head. Every once in a while, you might be having a good day, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, did that person, did they really say that to me? Did that really happen? You start to think about it and you're like, but one, what the hell did I do? Nothing wrong. But regardless, you don't talk to people just any kind of way. And you don't say things to just try to hurt them. And on top of that, you don't say those things and then forget that you said those things, right? Take accountability, apologize to the core if you need to, but don't then play with their mind. And I don't know if a lot of people do this, but don't play like, oh, I didn't mean that, or oh, I just said that. No, words hurt and there's a reason you said it. But again, don't want to get off topic. Just know that words do hurt, and just be mindful of what you say. And there are people in your life that you are very blessed to have, and they're blessed to have you too. And so when you don't have those people in your life and you start to wonder or think about that, it may hit you, you know, and you don't want to lose good people. If someone needs to be removed from your life, you know, that's what it is. People are in your life for a season. It happens. But just be mindful of how you are talking to people, and just know that everyone does have feelings, even if they portray that they're strong. I hear that a lot. Like, oh, he's such a strong person to go through what he's going through. Oh, she's such a strong person. Strong people have feelings too. Strong people need sometimes that shoulder to lean on and things like that. Just because you are portrayed, because I'm going to say portrayed, we don't know for sure if someone's super strong. You don't know what a person is going through emotionally, mentally, all the things, right? So just because someone's strong doesn't mean that you just push it to the side. No, do not talk to people the way you wouldn't want someone talking to you. Do not talk to people the way you wouldn't want someone talking to your sibling, your mother, your sister, your brother, your cousin. If you wouldn't want someone talking to your family or close friend like that, then why are you doing it? And also for the person and persons, whoever is taking that type of verbal abuse, make sure you are working on yourself to do whatever it is for you to get yourself out of that situation. Are a victim of something like this. And again, I understand when I use these words, it could be triggers. And I know that this could be something where you don't hear verbal abuse as much, and you take verbal abuse as something different. There's all levels of that, right? All I'm saying is make sure if you are going through something like this, that you are standing up for yourself, that you are also looking towards some outlets therapy, talking to friends, journaling, whatever will help you get through a situation like that. But shut that crap down. As soon as someone says anything, oh, we're going here. Oh, your outfit. Oh, you don't like my outfit. Okay, see you later. I'm going to go. You do you. Shut it down. As soon as someone says something negative to you, shut it down. Let them know how it makes you feel. Have a conversation if you need to about it. If you don't feel like having a conversation, shut it down in the moment and move on. But you have to stand up for yourself. Don't just let it happen. And again, if you're the person doing this, you also need some type of therapy. You need to talk to someone. There's something going on in you that makes you feel like it's okay to do this, but also that's not who you are. I don't think anyone intentionally wants to hurt anyone, right? I don't think you intentionally want to hurt someone's feelings, but that's what's happening. So you also need to figure out what's going on inside of you and what's going on with you. I don't know. I didn't know how this video would end. This is where I'm going to end it. It's not a very long video or anything like that. Again, it was put on my spirit to just go ahead and record this video. I did not plan on doing this right now, but hope this helps someone, because evidently someone else is going through the same thing and I just needed to get it out there. So, of course, again, I always love to leave you guys with a vibe. I've been feeling 30 for 30 by Kendrick Lamar and SZA, so I'm going to say go ahead and listen to that. All right. Peace.